Hello, my beautiful Aries, and welcome to your reading for the month of July. So let's bring up your poster to begin with to get a general vibe of what's happening for you guys this month. So I've put here, everything's changing, faded friendships, and powerful personal growth. And the crystal that we're talking about for you guys this month is, and we'll get into the astrology and cards in a moment, is amethyst. So this is a really beautiful stone just to help keep your center. I did pick the potion of I Am That Witch for you guys for this month. So with this is all about like staying in your center, attracting your own personal power, why things are changing around you. So let me bring up that and show you what that looks like. And also, I just want to remind you, this is a general reading. So check out your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign as well. Or if you're cross watching for someone else, you can check out their signs. So the one that we're looking at potion wise this month for you guys to help get you through the month is I Am That Witch. So you can see here the beautiful potion, what it looks like. You'll also find out more information on what we have in terms of bundles that you can buy. Don't forget, you also get sent an invite to our new moon event where we do a lot of transformational work. We sometimes do kinesiology, and we also do a meditation every single month. And it's time for us to come together as a community and to have those beautiful, amazing chats. And so grateful for those that have joined us already too. So if you do want to dive deeper and have a look into a one-on-one session, and I will be popping a surprise up for this month as well. It's not up yet, but there will be a new listing that will be available soon for those that want to go even deeper. But yeah, you'll see here that those sessions, so head on over to solreta.com. And thank you too for hitting that notification and the subscribe button. And I appreciate all of the beautiful comments that you guys leave me as well. And let's come back to your reading. So everything is changing, fated friendships and powerful personal growth. So I'll just pop that down and we'll have a look into some of the astrology for this month for you guys. So some of the themes that I've written about: social circles shifting, authenticity deepens, growing pains leading to powerful transformation. So that's why we've got the amethyst and I Am That Witch. So let me just read what I've written here. So beautiful Aries, July opens the doorway into deeper emotional alignment as the sun moves through nurturing Cancer and your fourth house of home and inner foundations. So life may be gently guiding you to pause, to reflect, and tend to your sacred space within and around you. While your natural instinct is to be out into the world, Venus entering Gemini on July 4th activates your social sector. So bringing refreshing conversation, soul reflective friendships, and with Neptune stationing retrograde in your sign on the same day, you're invited to see yourself more clearly, to strip away that illusion and for you to step into your full potential. So that's why I've picked that potion in particular, because it's all about you stepping into your power, magnetism, and really just like starting to live life on your terms. So with this as well, this will also help the clarity deepen around mid-month as Venus also brushes up against the Neptune and Saturn energies around July 6th. And Uranus entering Gemini on July 7th, shifting your social landscape. So you may outgrow old connections or meet up with kindred spirits who are here to match your evolving vibration. And I think a lot of the signs are also seeing this at the moment, that what's not for us anymore is falling away, and we're starting to vibrate to things. Interesting, we said the word wings. Spirits like slips those things in every now and then. So it's like you're developing your wings to really kind of fly to your tribe and to transcend, just like the caterpillar into the butterfly. So with this as well, this is helping you to outgrow old connections, meet up with kindred spirits who match your vibration. So the full moon in Capricorn on July 10th will also highlight your role in the wider world, helping you to balance ambition and authenticity. Saturn retrogrades in your sign on July 13th, offering a breath of fresh air. So it's going to help release and turn that pressure valve down. It's going to help you to step more into holding your grace as well. This is learning to grow at a pace that honors your spirit. So Mercury retrograde in Leo on July 18th turns your attention to self-expression and joy, encouraging you to revisit creative dreams or reconnect with what lights you up. And by the end of the month, Mars and Venus activate the north nodes activate, your north and south nodes of fate and destiny. So certain relationships may test your boundaries or ask you more than you're willing to give. So stay rooted in your truth. Leo season begins around July 22nd. And when this comes, a rewarded sense of passion and purpose. So have a look to the end of the month for you to feel that shift. We also will be having Venus enter Cancer at the end of the month on July 30th. So this is where you feel more certain about who truly belongs in your space, or in that space that I should say is like your close circle or your close proximity to you. So this is definitely about choosing your connections that nourish and not drain you. This is also allowing you to be a bit more selective and really looking at like who drains your energy and who uplifts and grows and supports your energy. So it's just recognizing that your energy is particularly precious. And this is all about releasing old patterns with courage and welcoming new connections that honor your true self and your purpose, if we're looking at using an affirmation. So let's have a look into the cards. And I have something different today. We're going to the Alice and Wonderland Tarot deck. So that was just what Spirit was calling me to work with for you guys for today and for the month of July. And I keep seeing sparkles out the corner of my eye since turning on the camera with you guys. I keep seeing little kind of like fairy flickers or sparkles, more in the etheric gold-like. So I do feel there is an interest or intrigue from other realms that are coming to support you guys this month. So I do feel call on your guides, call on, angels, ascended masters, and beings that love you unconditionally to help work with and help you transition through this month with grace and ease. So one more card. They're telling me to flip these over too. So let's have a look. So we've got 6 cards. So usually this is quite the story. So we start out with the Two of Wands, which is a card of dominion. This is Aries and Mars energy. We then have the 10 of Spears. So we do see what seems to be this energy of being indecisive is causing you to feel like a setback or a lot of what other people, which is unusual for you guys, Aries. So a lot of like what other people are telling you should do, or like your past hurts and things may be holding you back a little bit, but we're going to have a fresh start with a Page of Flowers, which is a Page of Wands. So tap into, if you get inspiration, if you feel like a fresh input of energy or new kind of ideas just start to drop in. Let's flip these over. We have the Strength card, the 10 of Teacups, which is wishes fulfilled. This is like abundance and overflow. It's like all of the things that you desired coming into being. So it's definitely safe to hold strength. When you get that sense of inspiration, it's trying to lead you on to amazing things. What we don't want, though, is we have a 10 of Wands energy popping up. So you've got 3 10s and there's only 4 10s in the deck. So we're definitely seeing what seems to be a period of closure, but also a period of abundance and beautiful things opening up. Now, I feel like the Strength card is telling us we can make a gesture towards the negative things or the things that are like holding you back or oppressing you. We can put more time and energy into that and these old patterns, or we can use that same amount of energy and put it towards feeling liberated, freedom, growth, all of these amazing, incredible things. So let me just go to the Mythos deck with the Greek gods and goddesses, and we'll get some words of advice. We have the 3 of Cups, followed by the 5 of Cups. 9 of Coins, Queen of Cups, and the 4 of Coins. And we also have the 5 of Coins. So it seems to be a little bit of push-pull type energy. And what I see with this is Spirit is trying to get us to reflect on, what builds us up, what feels like connection, what feels like love, community, abundance, things that feel like that they're adding value to our lives. Have a look at like what feels like letdown, what feels like disappointment, what feels like constant cycles. And I'm hearing the word rejection as well for some of you in relationships. This is also about leaning into community at the moment. We've got a 9 of Coins energy. So it's really asking us to look at where we want to place our time, our energy, and invest into self. And for a lot of you too, we have a Queen of Cups. So this looks like it's about investing in you. not so much about investing in other people, although it's being around people that support and uplift you. So this is going to help put you back into a position of power. This might feel a little bit introverted as you're going through this phase. And I'm getting the word building with this as well. So just notice what takes and drains your energy, because we do have a 5 of coins as well. So here are these cards, the 3 of cups, which is about abundance. For me, this is also the witches reuniting around the cauldron. So being around others that support, that understand, that get you. This is also a balance between your mind and your gut, or your heart and your intuition. And we see the 5 of cups. So there's something perhaps that you're holding on to that, and as we said in the heading too, everything's changing, fated friendships and powerful personal growth. So I do feel this energy of feeling a need to stick to the past or stick to the patterns or where you've invested and put your time and energy. But at the same time, I feel this split and divide, wanting to head towards growth. So we see that in these cards too. But we can see here the overall theme is pulling towards things that are uplifting, towards community, people, places, things that support you. And it's about taking your power back around situations that have drained life force energy, caused you to worry, caused you to sort of go like off your path. So I do feel this is readjusting, rescripting as well is another word that I'm getting with this. So let's just pop these out the way, and I will get, they're guiding me towards the Star Tarot. So let's have some words of advice from Spirit for how to best navigate for my gorgeous Aries for the month of July. Okay. Just making a little bit more space on my desk. And just let me know in the comments too if this is resonating. And don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising. And if this is something that's coming up for you, what we're talking about, this sort of feeling of divide, or feeling like that we have to, pay homage to things of the past, or things that, we've known just out of pattern or just out of comfortability. Because I feel like this is you breaking out of things that are comfortable. So if you need a bit of help with this, or you feel guided that this is speaking to you to go deeper, please jump on over to solreta.com and book a session. And I just saw 222. So especially if it's in love and relationships. So what we've got here is 9 of Swords. So Spirit is talking about releasing anything that you feel is keeping you awake at night. This is sometimes a dark night of the soul type journey. This card is also known as the card of cruelty. And it feels like this energy of where you can't sleep, things are on your mind. Sometimes it's anxiety inducing energy. Spirit's advice around this is to meditate, come into a place of where you can get into solid connection. So 4 of Swords being a card of healing, a card of meditation, a card of connecting your heart back to higher self and to the universe, to God. What we then see is the 3 of Disc, which is also known as a card of works. It is Mars and Capricorn energy. So it's looking at, okay, what do we have that is solid? With all this feeling of change going on and all of these hardships and things and stories of the past, what is it that we feel happy about? What is it that does make us feel alive, that feels connected? And with this, I always talk about there being of a feeling, it's a fire that water can't extinguish. So with this, it's knowing that you always have some kind of spark, or always have that base or foundation to come back to. What we need to rescript is the subconscious beliefs around this. We have Knight of Wands. And you guys know that this is the card that Spirit always calls my Tony Robbins card. So instead of just running in going, yep, I'm going to do it, I'm going to make all these changes, we don't want to set ourselves up for false growth. We don't want to end things prematurely. We want to have that longevity. We want to, make that commitment and change for the positive. So with this card of the Magician, this is about attracting things to you as well. It's about magnetizing. And that's also why we have this I Am That Witch potion being the perfect potion for you guys for this month. So this is about looking at like what it is that you want to lock in. What are core parts of your personality, core parts of who you are and how you see yourself in the world? What are beautiful things that other people say to you? Make a list of this as well. So let's get a Lemurian card And this one is, let me just grab this. It is from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle Cards deck. And the card that we have for you guys for this month is the Infinite. So this is about you connecting with source energy, connecting with the universe, with God, your higher self. It's permission to be able to allow that script to come down. This is permission of not having to live someone else's story. So with this too, we also see this little scarab beetle, which is quite often depicted in some of the other tarot as scorpionic energy. But it's also this creature that we see it in the moon card. And with this, it's this story of, having this part of us that's tapped into source, that's tapped into spirit. It's all of the stories and things from the subconscious, and it comes up through these gates that are called Bina, which represent wisdom, and then it turns into the sun. So what this is speaking about is there's certain things that you may be holding on to, that you may have been keeping a tight lip about in order to make others feel loved, cared for, putting others' needs and priorities first. But this is the time to tap back into your template, your soul path, your growth, things that are best and highest good for you. So I hope this helped for this month. I love you guys, and check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. All of the links are down below in the description box, and please reach out to me if you do want a session as well. All right, take care, guys.